Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course, and we're pleased to be joined by Erik Jones, the driver of the number 43 Focus Factor Chevrolet for Petty GMS Racing. How's it going?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Just let's talk about Auto Club. I know that from a lot of people that I've talked to after the race, whether it's other colleagues of mine or friends, they were excited to see that 43 car back up front. How exciting was it to have a good run like that?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, starting the season off, obviously these first few races, seem to set the tone a little bit for your year, and for us to go out and run strong right off the bat, I think was a huge win. So just to go out and not only run up front, but have race winning speed at times, I felt like, and an opportunity to win was great. So really looking forward now, to the rest of the season. Obviously, I was before, but when you go out and have a run like that, it really gets your expectations high and gets you excited to continue to go back to the track. So looking forward to Vegas this weekend. Hopefully, just keep that momentum going, have another great race car, and be running up front.
Let's talk. I mean, that was your first top five since you joined this team last year, and this was also the organization's first top five since 2 years ago at Daytona in the summer. So what's it like? I know that, performance, talent is one thing, but what's it like to, new crew chief Daveellens and all the 43 guys, what's it like to put this run together? And it's been
yeah, I mean, I think it's just huge for the whole group. The guys have been working like crazy to get these cars ready, the next gen cars, and it's been so much work just building inventory, building cars, learning how to work on these cars. So to go to the racetrack and have that work pay off, is such a huge win for us and such a morale boost, right? It's so different when you go week to week and you're running up front. The morale of the team, the confidence of the team, the confidence of myself, the driver, it just changes everything. So just happy that, I was able to pay off. I was up there the last few weeks and seeing these guys and the kind of work they're putting in, the hours they're putting in, and it's been over the top. So I'm happy that we were able to go run so well for them.
How hard is this car to drive?
Well, I think it's it's just a lot different. I look at the old car and everybody was obviously really comfortable with it, and it's it spent years in development. That car had essentially the chassis, obviously the body had changed. The chassis had been around since 2007, so there's just a ton of development on that car, and it was really obviously optimized to drive well and drive fast. And now this car, you got a brand new car that's not optimized, and guys are having to learn how to drive them. And I enjoy it. I mean, it's difficult. You're just on an edge all the time. You're just on a fine line of making speed and making that choice of how hard you want to push it every lap and every corner. And that's, how racing is supposed to be. And for me, I really enjoyed Fontana in that aspect of it.
Yeah. Let's talk about your new crew chief, Daveellens. Of course, you worked with a lot of crew chiefs in the past. What has it been like working with Dave?
It's been great. I mean, Dave has came right in and obviously, hit the ground running. It's his first tenure in the Cup Series as a crew chief. He's been an engineer in the Cup Series before, but he has not had one, hiccup so far this year. I think he's done a great job just right off the bat, from the Coliseum to the 500 to Fontana last weekend, of making good calls, making good adjustments, and putting ourselves in good spots in these races. So I like working with him. He's a confident guy, and I am as well. So it really gels well, and our expectations have been high off the bat. But I think now going through Fontana, I think the expectations have raised even a bit more. So excited now to keep pushing along with him here and see what we can do.
Las Vegas is, one of your better tracks and stuff, and a track that you've historically done well at. Does that give you more confidence heading into this weekend?
Yeah, I think anytime you go somewhere you feel comfortable at and feel like you know what you need out of your race car, it makes you feel better. Obviously, it's a bit different with the next gen car, and things are going to be different what you need out of your race car than in the past. But we have had good runs at Vegas. I had a pole there and have had some good strong finishes there as well. So excited to get back there again. And if we have the same speed in our race car, I have no doubt we'll be in contention to win. So it's just a matter of keeping up with the flow of it all. Everybody's going to continue to get better and make their cars faster. And, we need to go along that same path and continue to improve our car even though it's as good as it is right now.
And this season's been, first few weeks, you guys are right off the gate, and with everything going on with the team and the changes and stuff. Seems to be pretty fun with this. Well, how have you just all the changes now with GMS coming into the organization?
Yeah, it's been a big shift, in the off season. Obviously, a lot of new management comes in and a lot of different people in charge. So you're trying to meet everybody and learn everybody's personalities and tendencies. Fortunately, I had a lot of the same guys come over that were on the 43 car last year to GMS to continue working with me. Obviously, Dave came in and he was new, but it's just been a change. New shop, new place, and everything's just kind of meeting the people over again and learning everybody. But I've enjoyed it. I think GMS has proven that they want to win races, and obviously they've shown that they can do that in the Truck Series. And I think we're going to show it in the Cup Series as well. So I'm excited to grow with them and have enjoyed working with their group so far. And I think the mergers went really well.
Yeah. All right. Well, Erik Jones, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Good luck this weekend in Las Vegas.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.